I'm so excited you're here. Thank you so much for talking to me, and you're going to perform for us later on. But congrats on everything that's going on with you. I'm a big fan. You just announced your European leg of your tour completely sold out.
Yeah, madness.
I mean, how fun. What do people, what do they have to expect from a Lola Young show?
Well, a Lola Young show is fun, it's edgy, it's raw.
Yeah.
It's a bit slap and dash, you know what I mean? It's not always tip-top.
Uh-huh.
You know, you're not going to hear all, you know, sometimes my voice goes and all sorts, and sometimes I'm too tired to even be doing it. But you know what, every show is wonderful, different experience, electric, and I love performing, so.
And you're doing also Coachella. Congratulations on that. That's a big deal. Do you like... is doing a festival show different from the Lola Young show?
Do you know what it is? Because, like, not everyone's there to see you, unfortunately. Like, if that was the case, then I would be way more famous. But it's more like... it's more just like you just... Like, when you get to a certain level and you're headlining these festivals and stuff, then it becomes a different story, but you have to cater to people who have just been brought there with their friend that's like, you know what I mean? And they're kind of just there, like, don't really, who's Lola Young? Like, whoa. And then they come and then they're like, oh, she's not too bad, or they think I'm rubbish, or whatever the case may be. But regardless, you have to cater to the fact that, like, they're not necessarily there for you. So you've got to make the set a little bit more, you know, and you can't be talking too much rubbish in between because nobody cares. And everyone's like, hi and stuff.
Yeah.
So
but if they do discover you, that's kind of fun.
Of course, and that's the best part about it. You get new fans.
New fans. I know Tyler, the Creator's a fan of yours. You're featured on his new album and one of his songs. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
How did he reach out? Yeah, it's great. How did he reach out to you?
So he messaged me, right? I hope you don't mind me saying this. He messaged me, like, a photo, and I now know who the guy is.
Okay.
He sends me, like, a cutout, like a sticker of Busta Rhymes with no context. That's what he does every time he speaks to me. I don't know if he does it to everyone else, but it is odd. He's an odd guy. I mean, come on, like, Tyler, the Creator. But anyway, he messaged me, he said, Uncle Steve, and I go... So then there's me thinking, bad people have just been messaging me, like, so many big artists, and so I'm stressed out, like, thinking, what is Uncle Steve? And am I Uncle Steve? And I start questioning my own self and everything. And then suddenly it becomes... So basically then I respond and I go, do it again, because I found one meme that had Uncle Steve in it. It was just completely incorrect. And he goes, do what? I'm not a rug. And then I go, right, OK, this is getting really weird. So I had to keep it going. So we had a conversation about sandwiches for a little bit, and things got kind of odd, and...
Wow.
And then I was in LA, and he was like, pull up, I've got this song that I've written, I want you to... And yeah, he's a magic human being, he's a magic...
He really is a genius, yeah, we do. Has anyone else reached out to you that way? I heard you had, like, a similar weird story with SZA.
No, not as weird. Not as weird, to be fair.
No, not as weird as that.
No, nothing will be weirder than that. But,
OK, good, yeah. Uncle Steve, yeah.
But anyway, so then, yeah, SZA's incredible. She loves me, I love her way more, and she's just, yeah.
Yeah, she's fun. Is there anyone else that you think that you hope would message you and you'll work with?
Yeah, Frank Ocean, if you're listening, you know where I'm at. Drop an out, but prioritize the album first.
Can we talk about the album, by the way? This Wasn't Meant for You Anyway is the name of the album. Love that title.
Thank you.
Totally get it. Love it. It's fantastic. If you don't like it, this wasn't meant for you.
Listen, you heard it first.
It's fine. It's so fine. You don't have to love it. This wasn't meant for you anyway. Oh. So all good.
Gets it.
Is that the reason? Is that the reason for the title, or is there more to it?
No, that's legit.
That's it. Wasn't meant for you. Don't worry about it. You're performing your huge hit tonight, Messy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big hit.
Guys.
It's on the Billboard Top 100. Where'd the idea for the song come from? When did you write it?
It's been speculated that it's about, like, my parents, and it's massively about some close family, but it's about a combination of things. More the way I feel about myself. Like, I am too messy. You know, back then I was saying I've never held a broom in my life. You know what I mean? And even that was.
I saw you backstage. You were struggling to get your sneakers on because they were too.
Everything in my life is a mess, so it's a very fitting track. And to be honest, I've recently got diagnosed with severe ADHD, and that's been another thing that I've been diagnosed with. So along with that, it's been very hard but complex, and it's just about the complexities of how I feel about myself. And on top of that, narcissistic men, unfortunately.
Yeah. But do you think people like it for the, why would you look at me? I mean, yeah.
No, I wasn't.
But I think it's something about, it's something fresh about you and your sound and your honesty and your lyrics. I love your lyrics.
Appreciate that.
And I know I read somewhere that you spent a lot of time on your lyrics and
I mean, yeah.
yeah, making sure that that's. But if
No, the lyrics is the most important aspect of songwriting for me personally. I care a lot about what I say, care a lot about poetry, and yeah, Messy is a song that like seems to resonate because people can relate. It's not everyday clean girl aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Some days you haven't washed your socks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you don't need to wash your socks every day.
You don't.
It's ridiculous.
And are you aware that how big it is on social media and on TikTok? And
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. So, like, I'm not doing the dance. I can't really dance. I can occasionally twerk in a club, but that's about as far as I'll go. So, listen, so when it comes to... I've seen the Sophia Rich dance. It's insane. The whole thing is insane. But every time I'm on the app, I'm like, God, I want to stop hearing my song. Like, play something else. But then at the same time, obviously, it's amazing. It's the best thing in the world. But when you do hear that song, it's kind of like, come on now, you know. I've heard enough.
You've heard enough. But you gotta be proud.
I know, I'm so proud.
You gotta be proud of all this. Also, in the UK, which is I know where you're from, it's charting over there right now. It's gotta be. It's
insane. It's an insane moment. It's very surreal.
It's well deserved, pal. And thank you so much for being here and keep doing it. Keep doing your thing, man. You're great. Lola Young, This Wasn't Meant for You Anyway, is out right now. Lola's performing for us after the break. Stick around, everybody.